sky, hey? Just had to put that on there. It's so beautiful tonight. All right, are you ready to do some Kundalini breathing, everyone? I just want to quickly say how grateful I am for all the comments after yesterday's video. That was brilliant. I know that not everyone that watched the video or peeked at the video commented, but that's okay. Gotta start somewhere, right? And they were beautiful, and some were very, very, very heartfelt, and some were exactly why I created this group. And I knew that this would start to awaken more and more people, and I also knew that in the end, this is the beginning of work that allows the body to truly self-heal. All the wounds from the past, anything that has manifested from our childhood and on years of stress, and that's manifestation into anything physical, and then also mental states of anxiety, and depression. All of this work is leading into, basically just freeing your body from all of it. And because we will be going on to learn how to use all these tools to manifest that limitless future, how to tap in even deeper to that quantum field and start matching things with these elevated emotions that we haven't really gone into deeply, but we've touched on it, opening our hearts and pulling up an elevated emotion. That's just little bits of sneaky training again that eventually you're gonna walk out into public and you're gonna be like, wow, I usually feel this way, and now I'm like breathing. I'm just breathing, and your emotions are elevating, and it's amazing. It's just like so peaceful, and there'll even be sometimes when you've been trying to manifest something, and you've been working on it in meditations, and you've been feeling it already, so that when it actually happens in real life, you're like, I don't feel any different. You thought you were gonna feel so much more grateful, so much more excited, but really you're just in this peaceful state of bliss. And it's not as jumping around like you thought it might have been, but it's just like it's wholeness, because you've already you already lived it, and that's what this practice is the beginning of, so I got my papers out here on the porch. I love doing all the work outside. It's really good, and getting into nature. I did notice, some people said that's difficult. It's like, nature's anywhere. Nature's your backyard. Nature is just like most of the playgrounds everywhere have trees by them, anything. And it doesn't matter if there's some people that kind of see us sneaking around by a tree. That's, just own your weirdo, right? Or let's all own our weirdo inside, right? Let your freak flag fly high. I always say that, so. Don't want to over chat to you, because I know I got some messages, oh, it's a 20-minute video, but that's okay. I think this is the perfect amount of time to get in touch, and you're taking this time to yourself. It's beautiful, because at the end of the day, all this is self-love. It's just the vibration of love that we're all just sharing, and we're just reminding each other who we are, right? We're reminding each other of our divinity, of our right, of our worthiness for love in all areas of our life. Okay, so today we're going to do the Kundalini again, okay, and we're going to do 22 tummy tucks. It's almost like you pull your tummy in, okay? We did a few of them yesterday, but we're going to do more today, okay? So it's going to be 22 at the one we're holding the breath, okay? So it's 11 in the left nostril, hold, do the 20 in, tight muscles the whole time, right? And then out the right nostril. Okay, ready to do the work? This one's not easy, but it's all good practices, and it's always good to try something new, right? Okay, here we go. And breathing in the left. Tummy's in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and out. Okay, and again. And out. Sorry, I think I did 23 or 24 there. Get in the zone. You guys are training hard, and we're upping the level, and when the level gets upped, I love it. My vibe starts to just want to go, Okay. Here we go. And out. So you're holding tight again when you're breathing in, and then however it feels when you're pulling it. You don't have to like triple concentrate on tightening everything and pulling it in. You're basically doing that by doing the motion really quickly. Okay, just to confirm that. Okay, so here we go. Let's take another breath in. And out. When you're taking that breath in, still do all your training. Really concentrate on bringing that breath up through all the centers, clearing all that energy, all that stuck energy from here and bringing it up, right? And let's go again. Tight. Remember all the training? Good. And out. And a quick one here again. And out. And breathe just normally. Take a few breaths just normally. I think in the warrior training they do over 50 of those each breath. I did that one once. It's pretty intense. All this practice and all this awareness is going to prepare you for the blessing of the centers meditation, which is the first one, the guided meditation that we do in the course. But you can go online and get any blessing the centers. You can go on Dr. Joe Dispenza's sites and order them if you want to get started. If you want to do it yourself, you don't need to do it through me, but that is one that is very, very valuable. Blessing your energy centers. It really basically gets it's like your chakra aligning. It's the same thing. It's going to get your chakras aligned. You can do it yourself in 10 minutes of breathing, you know. But the actual meditation itself, that's why I started you with 3-11 minutes. But eventually, when you really want to up and you really want to take your power back through love, you want to up that. You want to be doing half an hour. If you have the time, hours. You know, not everyone does in their life. You know, I totally get that. You know, a lot of you that follow me know I have Jude in my life, and that's 24/7. Go, go, go. Homeschooling. You know, still potty training. You know, all of it, and it's pretty intense, and it's awesome at the same time. But it lets me practice a lot of these practices and walk the walk really, and make that time for myself and put that time aside, you know, and get help. Sometimes that's easier said than done if we put our limitations on it, but getting help is super important. You know, it's true that it takes a community to raise a little one, you know, it truly does. So let's get another couple breaths in here. Here we go, holding tight and breathe up. In. And out. And in again. And 22. And out. I feel this is really getting the energy going now. Let's do another one. again. And out. Let's do another one. And out. And just a few through your heart center again. Open the chest, literally open it up. And take a moment to bless your heart. Bless the energy inside your body. Put your awareness inside your body, your thoughts, the pictures in your mind, inside that heart area, inside your fourth center. And bless it. And say the words, I bless this center. I bless my heart. I bless inside this physical body with love and light and health. And feel that. Feel what that feels like. Now with your eyes closed, bless the energy outside of your body in your energy field. Outside of your fourth center, outside of your heart. Bless that energy around there. Put your awareness on that energy. And bless that with love and light for the greater good. Say it to yourself, I bless outside of my body. I bless that energy with love and light. Joy and bliss, excitement, peace, stillness. When you continue down that path of blessing and again going deeper, bless the universe, bless the vastness of the blackness of space. That is the quantum field. That is where you go. It's a realm of thought, basically a realm of imagination, but it's very real, even on a scientific level. That's where all the information is. That's where the choices that we make every time we have a thought, every time we say something out loud, every time we talk about other people. All of it. There's a reason why a lot of the gurus and a lot of the enlightened beings on this earth have spent a lot of time alone in the forest. Because you truly get in touch with our essence, with our divinity, with the earth. And that's why I've suggested that middle one, if you can. And it doesn't have to be right in the middle of the day. Sometimes I do it just before I do my nighttime meditation. You do what you gotta do. You write your script. You know, we are the movie writers, right? And when you start bringing this awareness, and you're the witness and the observer to your life, and you want to do better, and you want to be better, you don't want to be reactionary, and you want to be able to see people and see their inner child instead of reacting all the time. And man, is that difficult, right? We all have someone in our life, whether it be a parent, a child, a partner, a friend, a colleague, someone on TV that catches our attention on the news. There's someone in our life that they basically signed a contract before they came here and said to us, I will do this for you. I will piss you off. I will dim my light so that you could learn this. I'm getting goosebumps everywhere because I know this is just like, it's definitely needed for one of us or all of us to hear right now. Okay, so let's just end it with a few real good breaths here. Okay. Ready? Here we go. again. Tight stomach, breathe it up. And out. And another one. And another one. Let's go for one more. And out. And now just 3 through the heart again. And just bring up an elevated emotion with the last couple breaths here. Just put your awareness on one. Bring up a situation that reminds you of an elevated emotion. Train that body. Train it what your true essence wants to feel while it's here. Yes, we need to feel as humans, but we can choose love. The time is now. We are training our bodies. We are reprogramming our brains. Anything we've been told, anything we've learned, we can unlearn it all and just be empty. When you're empty, you're open to receiving it all. Okay, guys, so, you know, I like that someone wrote about the I am presence, because that is phenomenal. I know how powerful that is myself. You know, there's a little technique. If you're in the mirror and you have any type of wobble boards or any like little foamies that make you have to get your balance, it's really good to be standing on them in front of the mirror and you're doing your I am and you're trying to soften your face. Feel where in your heart that vibrates, because it vibrates. When you're aware and you are in the present moment and you say I am, and you're feeling it in your body, feel where it vibrates, right in your heart. Right, so keep doing that. And when you step off these little whatever you choose to use, some jelly pads are really good too. You know, you're really grounded, and you almost feel like heavy, like your feet are like heavy, like weights, like they're really grounded in the ground. It's an amazing feeling. I laugh every time I do it because I'm just like so blown away at the awareness of how like stuck to the ground I am. And it's brilliant. And so what I wanted you to do, in addition to all the other diary work, keep doing those limited self-beliefs, because that'll be really interesting once if you're working through it yourself, or if it's still there, you know, and if it's something that we could do with an emotion code session, right, as a group, you know, and I could always tap into anyone's limiting self-belief, and we may all have a little bit of one, right? So, but for today, I would like you, and this is a hard one, you know, and for the diet one, by the way, I forgot I wanted to tell everyone, because coffee's hard for me. I love having a coffee. But one of my daily ones was coffee, and then the next day was sugar. So I wanted to give you my examples of what I really just, you know, I've done so much fasting and cleansed my body so much, and it feels so good that often I could eat whatever I want if it's in little bit amounts, and I feel great. I do, try to do gluten-free, try to do dairy-free, sugar-free, I try to keep that down to like a very, if I ever have it, it's beautiful. It tastes so good, and that's great. My body loves it. I'm eating it in a happy place. That's a big difference that I'd love to teach more about is how you're eating your food. If you're eating healthy, but you're still stress eating, it's not doing anything good for your body. It's not at all. Because the vibration that you're eating is key, right? Wanting to be healthy and wanting to eat a balanced diet is beautiful. I mean, balance is key, right? You don't want to overdo anything. So it's not like, oh yeah, I'm clean, I cleanse, I fast, I can eat crap for 2 days. No, it's not like that at all. But you don't have to worry. You don't have to live in fear from all those lower end emotions of the true reason why sometimes we're doing things, right? And that's just that awareness. Get it going as deep as you can. And I talk to my clients, and they'll tell me something like, I was so pissed off and this. I'm like, you ready for what I gotta say? And they're like, oh fuck, here we go. And I'm like, how deep do you want me to go? We're all mirrors. There's only one of us here at any time. That every single life opportunity is going on right now in the quantum field, right now in this present moment. There is no past or future. When you really embody these things you've read, these ancient wisdoms, the things that work for people, the things that create miracles over and over, and you really put that into your practice, you really be disciplined, and you choose, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And it doesn't make it in like a box. It actually makes life so much more. There's so much more when you do all this stuff, but I understand, I know the science of it, that these trapped emotions and this past to present living is actual programs, neurological programs that we wake up, and if we do the same thing, that's why they suggest you do different routines if you can, little mini different routines. Switch it up a bit, allow for the unknown. Because when we just switch on a program, yes, we might be like, oh, this is a great one. I get up, I do my meditation at this time, I feel so good. But then if you still go through something, the same shit in the day that you've been through every day, whether it's at work, whether it's on the drive home, you know what I mean? Or that same limiting self-belief. Well, possibly when you switched on that program in the morning, that's part of the program. Yeah, you had a couple happy times. So really living in that awareness and knowing that all our old ways are programs and our triggers and our fragmentations from our childhood. And that's why one of the first things we tackle in the course is judgment. Because judgment, releasing judgment in all areas of our life is freedom. It's not letting anyone off the hook. It's actually seeing people for what they've been through. All of them. The worst cases, all of them. A little child that goes through what they possibly have been through. And now they act out. That's just the program. That's the way humans are built. It's a chance to learn, it's a chance to grow, it's a chance for us to help each other, to serve humanity, to love, and to spread that vibration. So sometimes these messages, the channeling, it just comes through, and it just needs to come out, and because I know someone needs to hear it. It's always the case. So if I go off, social media, that was the point, is social media. Do your best today to limit it. Don't do your usual check-ins all the time. I know if it's your job, I totally get that, right? I'm there. But there's, you can do better. We can always do better. We know it, right? And that's the big one, is just like putting it away and being in the present moment, right? You'll know the time when you're by yourself and it's work time or what have you. Yeah, you go on, but you also know, we're very aware already. We know the times when we're on, and maybe there's someone we should be talking to, or your little one if you're a parent, or you're at your job and you shouldn't be, you should be put in the present moment, and we're off scrolling and checking social media, and sometimes even just like, I need a lift, that's cool, but just be present, because can you just sit in nature and do your breathing, or can you just sit and be with yourself, and sometimes that's where the real growth comes in, right? Okay. So much love and light to everyone, and there's been a couple new ones join on, so let's just keep encouraging everyone to try and get through these 11 days. And try the breathing. I know we're breaking through new souls every day, getting the messages, so that's beautiful, and looking forward to tomorrow already. Much love and light.